to kick off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in. That's Teddy 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Nice grab there by last season's offensive rookie of the year, Teteroa McMillan. It didn't take a lot of time to find his stride as the top target in Carolina. A nice relationship, a good connection with Bryce Young. Over 1,000 yards in his rookie campaign, and I still think he has a lot of room to grow.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Young to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Second time he's connected on the drive. This one goes for 17 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
How about that vision there, Mike? It's actually initially a good job by the defense. They plug up the middle of the field, and he has no choice but to bounce it, try to get to the outside. And he's going to use as much of the field as he can and try to win the race to the pylon.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To Slav, a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
That's fielded at about the 18. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. And the throw on 3rd down going to be incomplete.
Well, they couldn't start the game with 2 straight scoring drives. Much better job by the defense after some struggles on the opening drive. Coming out, forcing a stop, and now let's see if their offense can go out and even this up.
On the return, it's Dortch. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On the bootleg, it's Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Panthers 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, Young. Got a man left side. It's blocked. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
Look
line.
at play action with Young. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Flushed to his left. He'll tuck, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Young. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Brooks will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really 2 schools of thought. One, spread them out. Make them defend sideline to sideline, cover every blade of grass, and try to create some holes. The other side of that conversation is pack everybody in tight. We're tougher than you. We're bigger than you. And we're going to knock you back just enough to punch this in for a touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Here we go. It's Justin Fields to return.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way.
Touchdown.
79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Bates, good with the extra points. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.